Hey everybody, welcome to the channel and thanks for stopping by. Today we're going to be taking a closer look at 22nd Street Disc Golf Course here in Tampa, Florida. Let's get into it. Welcome to hole 1 here at 22nd Street Disc Golf Course in Tampa, Florida. Today we're going to be checking all the distances on the tee signs using my Apex rangefinder, courtesy of Spin City Discs in Sefner, Florida. If you happen to be local to the Tampa area, please go check them out. And if not, there's a link in the description below to their online store. As you step up to hole 1 here at 22nd Street, you see a massive field in front of you. Look at the tee sign and realize you're looking at a 976-foot par 5, though the rangefinder does shoot it at 995 feet. There's not a whole lot of danger on this hole. The woodline on the left and the woodline late right are both very thick. You might be caught with just a pitch out to try to save your par. Let's give it a playthrough. Here on hole 2, we can start to see the technicality of this course. This shot demands a long panning turnover that stables out just to flat and carries straight for a little while. You got about 140 feet to the corner, and you got another 206 feet in, leaving you with roughly a 340-foot shot where the tee sign says 321. Danger on this hole is all along the right. If you overturn something or if you cut a forehand, it's likely to end up in thick rough where you're going to need to pitch out, and there is a river beyond this if you go far enough or be surrounded by water. Hole 3 is a very attackable par 3, listed on the sign at 289 feet and ranged at 293 feet. The only real danger, aside from that solo guardian tree in the middle, is this thick woodline on the right with a river down beyond. Hole 4 is another par 3, listed on the sign at 344 feet, shot with a rangefinder at 348 feet. Your best options are either a long turnover or forehand, though there is a sucker gap up the right side, but you got to be careful because this is that same woodline that leads down to the river. Other than that, just these big guardian oaks are your danger on this hole. Hole 5 is the first par 4 that we come to, shown on the sign at 472 feet, ranged at 483 feet. You have all the options you could ask for here, wide open gaps on the right and up the middle. The left gaps are very small and they lead to a lot of danger. That woodline that we've been talking about runs down the right side, so it's not really a play on this hole unless you really mess up. Hole 6 is a very technical par 3, listed on the sign at 260 feet and ranged at 263 feet with about 9 feet of elevation, which means that 260 is really going to play more like 290. At this point, the river's behind us, so there's no worry of losing discs. Just got to avoid the Guardians. Hole 7 is another par 3, listed on the sign at 428 feet, ranged at 432 feet. Down this narrow tunnel with a low ceiling, you're going to find yourself in trouble quick if you try to bite off too much. If you're one of the bigger arms, there is a big wide spike hyzer around the outside, so that's ill-advised if you can't throw 500 feet. Hole 8's a par 3, listed at 398 feet and ranged right about the same. Go straight for about 300, 310 feet, then start to hyzer to the left. That'll bring you about 90 feet directly to the pin. The only real danger that can be found on this hole is at that 300-ish foot mark, there's a very rough island on the left, and if you push too far straight, you're going to run into the same type of terrain. As we look to close out the front 9, we step up to a very difficult birdie. Hole 9 presents a very technical challenge at 395 feet according to the sign. Rangefinder hits it at 402 feet. You have very narrow tunnels, very low ceilings. There are a few gaps and a few options, though it is very hard to reach the basket from here. That's going to wrap up the front 9 for 22nd Street Disc Golf Course in Tampa, Florida. If you'd like to hear my full review and thoughts on the course, make sure you stay tuned and catch the back 9 video that'll be coming out a day after this one.